Good afternoon and welcome everyone to the eighth match of the MCA T10 Bash tournament. And the action is definitely hitting up with every game. At the moment, it's Mrkb Putrajaya taking on MB Malik CC, a clash that holds plenty of significance for both the sides because the game previously for MB Malik had been washed out. They were struggling with the ball in hand, definitely, and it's a new day, so they'll want to put in a better effort. And on the other hand, Mrkb Putrajaya have won their previous game by 6 wickets against JB Kings, so they are in with a lot of momentum. So right now, the Malik CC are coming into this one on the back of the tough loss. They are now put to bat first because just recently Mrkb Putrajaya have won the toss and decided to field first. With that, we have already seen the first ball to be delivered. And I'm Abra Hussain. Joining me up in the com box is Harman. So with that, we are taking you through this live action and the last game today. Harman, how do you think this game can transpire? Are we looking at a solid contest?
For sure. We've seen some three very good games, and this one promises to be another action-packed game.
Starts off with a wide delivery after that first dot ball. So really early days. And we know that Mrkb Putrajaya have a few players who have really stood up already. I'm definitely glad to mention the likes of Asad Ali, who was significant with the bat in hand, who scored a half century already. And on the other hand, we have also seen some very good performances in terms of the bowling from Mrkb Putrajaya. And in this tournament, already we have seen some of them stepping up, the likes of Asad Ali as well. Some of the others like Chaudhry Wasim. So it's really about picking wickets as early as possible, and that's really something that can put the batters of MB Malik on the back foot.
Yeah, they are a strong team as well, I would say. They're a little injury there. The ball hit him on the ankle, I guess. It's going to get some medical attention. Last game of the day. This has been an eventful day.
There's delay in the game because of that little bit of an injury that happened when the keeper was trying to gather the ball when the ball was delivered down the leg side. So we have a momentary pause very early on in this game, and we're waiting for the fielder to just feel a little bit better. And with that, we're back with live action once again. We hope that the keeper is feeling much better. The two openers out there are Zishan Ahmed and Sardar Naeem. And that is whipped away on the leg side. So the momentary pause has really allowed the batter to just feel a little bit more comfortable out there. And Gulam has been smashed down the leg side for the first boundary.
Yeah, that was a poor delivery, and that has been punished. It was a good strike. Gets the runs.
I think from the very start of this innings, Gulam has been deviating down the leg side. And if he wants to strike early, I believe that the right idea should be attacking the stumps. So that should be in his game plan. And in this format, there's no time to settle in. You can see once again, he's gone down the leg side. Umpire is not signaled wide because maybe it was cramping him up. But once again, if the batter would have gotten some kind of bat, it would go towards the boundary. So he really should look to hit that good length area on the offside and target that middle and off stump. And maybe in the process, he can draw the batter forward and pick up an edge as well. So really, he has to change his length as well as the line a little bit. This time, it's slightly on the offside, and we can see that the idea has just worked well. Not the timing that the batter wanted, and the first wicket falls.
There was a little pace off, and that has worked. The wicket comes in. A simple catch.
So Mrkb Putrajaya gets the breakthrough, exactly what they were looking for, and Gulam delivers right on the cue. He had just started to look like he was trying to do something different because on the first couple of deliveries he was deviating down the leg side. But just when he pitched it on the offside with a slightly slower variation, I think the batter just committed to it. He didn't quite get hold of it. A mistimed shot eventually just ballooned up straight to mid on, and who made absolutely no mistake. So soft dismissal, really, and credit to Gulam for changing it up.
Yeah, there was that slower one, that pace off gets him that wicket, the rewarding wicket. Not a good start for the MB Malik Cricket Club. Early wickets, early wicket, I beg your pardon, falling them.
Hint of movement on that occasion that was going in with the angle, not much a swing off the pitch or in the air, but regardless, it was very difficult for the batter to negotiate. So good delivery against the new batter.
Yeah, you got to keep testing the batters. You want to be predictable as a bowler early on.
That was once again played in the air, so it has gone straight to the fielder at cover. So excellent start for the Mrkb Putrajaya, and they've picked up their second wicket. And on the other hand, this is trauma early on for the MB Maliks.
Yeah, one brings you two, and there's the second wicket falling in the same over. Not a good start.
Yeah, just faced that one delivery and he was trying to pierce the gap on the offside. Brilliant bowling, I must say, that he was keeping it simple and smart. It was slightly foolish, and on that leg stump corridor, just bringing in with that angle, he was inviting the drive, and the new batter just falls right into that trap. He was not able to play it on the ground, so as he was trying to clear the infield, he just lost his wicket in the process. So textbook medium pace bowling in T10 format, that is just attacking the stump, has awarded him 2 wickets in the process. So right now, MB Maliks are in a spot of bother.
Yeah, getting that wicket, change of pace again. This time a little wedge straight in the hands of the fielder, and a very good catch.
Excellent over comes to a conclusion. Just 5 runs in it and 2 wickets already. So the other opener, Sardar Naim, hasn't really faced any deliveries, and for the first time today, he will be on strike. And we'll have to see if there is pressure being exerted from the other end as well, because we know fast bowlers often hunt in pairs.
Yeah, he's got the support from the previous over. Really well bowled. 5 runs, 2 wickets down. MB Malik has to do better here.
Once again, hint of movement, but this time the line wasn't right. As it deviates down the leg side, it was always going to be difficult for the wicketkeeper to stop that. So off the wide, a single has been taken, and good start this time for MB Malik.
Gets the single.
Once again, he's showing us glimpses that he can get some swing in the air, and it's really making it a little bit difficult for the new batter, Muhammad Akwad, and he's really trying to get a little bit hold of himself, but the pressure is being mounted in. Oh, this time the ball holds on to the line and just travels straight. So good mix really from Naveed early on, and Muhammad is finding it a little bit difficult.
Yeah, that's
Oh, beautiful delivery once again. Naveed, his son, has already impressed me. He's a medium pacer who can generate that deceptive swing, and that's definitely going to be his biggest weapon here. He should definitely start looking for that late in swinger to the right hander, especially by pitching it up maybe in that off stump corridor. He will allow a better opportunity to pick up a wicket. But so far on the second occasion today, is deviated down the leg side and the keeper has failed to stop it. So really, the swing is working for him, but on occasions it's been difficult for him to control as well.
yeah. He's sometimes tending to try a little too extra. That's where he's making those errors. But apart from that, two good deliveries. He's also given a couple of wides.
Just getting a wild swing at that and not really a comfortable connection. It will be a single, but the batters are looking very tentative. And in spite of the two wides, I think this has been a good start from Naveed.
It truly has been a pretty good start. 5 runs of the first four deliveries. You'll take that inside of the power play in a T10 game.
Oh, beautifully bowled, just rising after pitching, and excellent swing in the air as well. So excellent over so far from him, and the batter not comfortable. You can see some sportsmanship. The point fielder coming in and checking with the batter, but so far Naveed Ihsan will be very happy with the way he has bowled so far. This time just crossed the length slightly backwards, and the batter attempted a pull shot, not in control, just one run off it. In the end, finishes the over well, 2 overs done, 11 with the loss of two. And Harman, I really have to ask you, is this the time to just start playing some aerial shots, or they just should focus on containing their wickets?
Well, I think you've already lost 2 wickets. You might just want to be a little more cautious for another over or two. And then you've got next 5 or 6 overs to target. So if I was the batting team consultant or in that dugout, I would say let's be a little cautious. But yes, if there is any kind of delivery which needs to be hit away, then you could take your chances. But you don't want to throw away wickets. That's all I can say.
Yes, that will definitely be the intention of MB Malik, but excellent captaincy here. Looks like Gulam Murtaza is to continue. He's already done the early damage and he comes back, picks up yet another wicket, just attacking the stump with a little bit of a movement. And what a peach of a delivery that was.
Well, he's one of the most lethal bowlers, and that's his third scalp of the day. Straight onto the middle stump. Timber goes down, and up goes the finger. 11 for the loss of 3. Surely not a good start for the MB Malik Cricket Club.
Oh, you definitely couldn't script it better, could you? It was fuller and that little bit of movement, just enough to cause that deadly destruction. The batter definitely, we have to say, he played all around it, not the best of technique on demonstration. The ball eventually just crashed into that stump. So, classic stump to stump bowling that is being rewarded, and Gulam Murtaza is on absolute fire.
He's been on fire. He's a man with a plan. 3 wickets in 1.1 over. There's still 5 more deliveries remaining.
Looks like the batter was a little bit uncomfortable, just pulling away at the last moment. He should just set his eyes into it because it will be very difficult to just face Gulam Murtaza, who's steaming in. Syed Muhammad Ali is the new batter, and Gulam Murtaza is really a man on a mission right now.
He's teaming in some pace, genuine pace, and a little movement as well. It's a good bowler to watch out.
Oh, look at that. He struck for timber once again. Absolutely beautiful from Gulam. This time, no swing. It was just the angle and no mystery about it. Just old fashioned accuracy that is being rewarded.
Well, when you see that hit the top of off stump, that is where the bowling coach will be more than happy. And he's got the big wicket. 11 for the loss of 4. And Gulam is on a roll here. He's on a hat trick as well. 5 runs given, and he's picked up 4 wickets. Talk about that as a stat.
I think this is turning out to be one of the best performances with the ball in hand we've seen throughout this tournament. The new batter came out, and it seemed like he's coming out there with a little bit of an intention to counterattack. But that is the reason he fell right into the trap of Gulam. It was once again a fuller delivery, and in the end, we have to say that it was reckless from the batter because he just went after a flashy cover drive and missed it completely. And Gulam did not hesitate to uproot the timber one more time. He's on a hat trick, and I will be very interested to see how this ball transpires because a hat trick is a feat that all the fast bowlers are definitely just mesmerized about. So let's see if he's able to get it. Oh, we've seen that previously as well. Whenever the new batter came in, he was not ready, and Gulam Murtaza had to pull back. But after that, he picked up a wicket. Let me remind you. Let's see if he's able to do it this time.
Well, if he picks up a wicket, not only will it be a hat trick, he'll be on 5 for 5.
Oh, that's wide down the leg side. And kind of going for the Yorker. But right now, the execution was not on point. But still, he will try to pick up a wicket here.
Well, the hat trick opportunity is still there. He's still on a hat trick with that wide delivery. Gulam Murtaza. He's a bowler to watch out for this tournament.
Oh, almost looked like he's played that onto the stump, but just happy for him. The new batter is played that down to long on, not in the most convincing fashion, and the hat trick has been evaded.
Yeah, that'll be just a single. Couple of wickets, a wide and a single.
And he's bowling with his tail up now. Beautiful delivery, rushed him up. Keeper has a chance. Is that another wicket? Optimistic appeal, really. I think that came off from the shoulder or the hand area of the batter. And this is really a start that MB Malik would not even have had in their nightmare. Is that signaled out? I'm a bit confused. What is it?
Yeah, I think the discussion has gone up. The finger has gone up. It is a wicket there. How well was that ball? The bouncer, the extra bounce, tricking the batter, and straight catch towards the keeper. 5th wicket for Gulam. What a day. A fifer in a T10 game.
Would you believe it? 7 runs and 5 wickets. An absolutely brilliant spell from Gulam Murtaza. Even I was confused because the celebration from the wicketkeeper was so mediated. For a moment, I thought that it was just regulation gathering from him. But I think the surprise short ball has definitely done the work. It worked like magic, and the batter was quite uncomfortable. He did not really have time to move away from it. And that was definitely clever. Absolutely clever bowling from Gulam Murtaza.
And it's also, you got to credit the bowler with the way he's been thinking. He's been mixing it up. He's bowling half length. He's going for that quicker delivery. Now the bouncer, and he's got that genuine pace. He's getting a little swing as well. He's a true masterclass with the ball here.
Definitely nothing short of an absolute masterclass. He's shown the full range, like you mentioned. He started off with some tight bowling that was stump to stump, and eventually the swing had allowed him to just beat the defense of the batters. And right now, we saw him absolutely thinking like a veteran, use his brain, and he knows that the new batter is quite uncomfortable. Brings in the bouncer, picks up yet another wicket. Can he finish with one more? Oh, beautifully bowled. What a day Gulam Murtaza is having.
Well, I really wish he could bowl another over or two because this is a spectacle you don't get to see very often. He's bowled so well. How good a delivery was that as well? That extra pace that he's getting with the new ball. The power play has been dominated by the Mrkb Putrajaya.
Yes, absolutely. Unbelievable scenes. In D10 bowling, this is of the highest quality I have seen throughout this tournament. Once again, you can see him mixing it up, but that was a slower bouncer attempted and eventually finishes with a dot ball. So, 7 runs and 5 wickets. We have witnessed absolutely pure brilliance. Gulam had that little bit of pace as well. He's used the swing, the discipline, as well as the variations to perfection. And so far, MB Malik did not have any kind of answers. He's mixed the balls and he has that magical fifer.
A true masterclass. Excellent 2 overs by Gulam Murtaza. Five for very well deserved as well.
I think Gulam Murtaza has been a find of the season for MB Malik here. Rather, Mrkb Putrajaya here, because the previous outing he bowled 2 overs for just 8 runs, and today he's given away just 7 runs as well. So you can see that he's economical and he's among the wickets, and he's really someone who's lit up this tournament. And just when we say that, we see a very good looking shot against Amir Sohail, who's greeted with a very dominating start.
That was a good shot. A one bounce boundary. It's a long gone. Hit over. Just missing the maximum there. We need some runs. The Malik Cricket Club.
Yeah, yeah, especially after that first spell from Gulam, they will just try to rebuild slightly. There's plenty of time here. And look at that, he smashed it on the leg side this time. And it just gets rocketed out of the ground for a maximum.
Yeah, wickets falling at the other end doesn't change the game plan of Asad. First the boundary, now that mighty big hit. 10 runs of the first two deliveries. It's putting the pressure on the bowler Amir.
Yes, and this is good cricket actually. There is no point to just die wondering because there's not enough time really to do that. And we know it's a 10 over game. So if the ball is there, you should definitely go after some scoring shots because when the pressure mounts, sometimes the scoring can take a break and it can always be difficult to come back. But I can't really stop thinking about what Gulam Murtaza has done today. It just wasn't a good spell. It was ruthless and calculated dismantling. So right now, the other bowlers need to just step up and do exactly what he had done because Mrkb Putrajaya definitely has a chance to close this innings quickly.
Yeah, they do have the chances to bundle up the MB Malik Cricket Club. But here, Asad has some different plans.
Nicely played down the ground. That will be a single. For the first time today, Looks like Amir Sohail is getting a go at Zulamri, and that's a wide down the offside this time, too far across, and really just allowing a little bit of pressure to be released. And he has himself to blame. He's the captain. Really needs to step up.
Yeah, they need to step up, try and target the stumps rather than that width.
Yes, on that occasion, you can see that he was doing exactly that. And of course, it was a better delivery because a false shot could be executed because of the batters who are under a little bit of pressure. And if they do, is the bowler in with a chance to pick up a wicket. 4 overs done. It's 26 with a loss of 5. And from here, they'll have to contain and they have to score some runs as well. So all eyes on Mrkb Putrajaya if they're able to close this or not.
Yeah, still have another 6 overs. That was a good over for the batting side. And they get towards at least 90 on the board at the end of their 10 overs. With the good the Malik Cricket Club after this early wreckage of wickets falling for them.
Yes, at the moment, Ikramullah Khan is introduced into the attack, but Zulamri will be on strike. Oh, that was risky. For a moment, I thought it will be crushing on to the top of off, but he's lucky that he survived. Almost late onto that one. This time plays nicely on the offside, and he'll pick up a single and brings back Asad, who has played a gutsy kind of innings under tremendous pressure, with wickets tumbling just around him. He's standing at 12 of just 6 deliveries, and sometimes the best way to survive is to attack, and he's trying to do exactly that. This time misses it
Yeah,
completely.
that's
Dot ball. Oh, waits onto that one and pulls it away into the gap. This is a good shot. Asad is turning out to be a very crucial innings for the Mrkb Putrajaya because they wanted to get the breakthroughs, but looks like this man is standing tall.
well, Asad. He's playing his natural game. Doesn't bother him that 5 wickets have fallen. He's going to play this kind of shots. He's getting the result as well.
Oh, looks like Asad keeps swinging and he keeps delivering. What a hit. That is another maximum. He's quickly moved on to 22 of just 9 deliveries with that.
That was clean as a whistle. That came in from the middle pages of that bat. Straight over the mid wicket. Another half a dozen. 11 runs. There's still one more delivery remaining.
This is very good to see. He isn't just looking to survive, he's landing the blows as well. Short up his delivery once again, pulled away, and good fielding in the deep. This is clean striking, and the body language is something you have to love about Asad Ali because his shot selection has been perfect, and the counter attack is definitely there now.
Yeah, with that, it's the end of number 5. And there's also going to be a little change in the com box as Bra takes a little break. We've got Amin back into the com box. Welcome, Amin.
Thank you, Arman. Thank you so much. And what an innings here, 38 for 5. Sensational bowling by Gulam. And after that, Azad made some blistering knock of 23 of 10, still batting. Match is very interesting, actually.
That's a good strike again. And he beats the fielder. That's in the gap. A four to start the over number six. Asad continues the carnage with the bat. 42 on the board. I mean, Asad is someone that you like watching.
Some, something special there. He has that guts to play these kind of shots after 5 wickets down and trying to pull his team up to real attitude.
It takes a lot of guts to play such a knock. They were 13 for the loss of 5 wickets, if I'm not wrong. That struck him on the pad. It'll be a dot delivery. Oh, that's hit him. Hopefully, there's no big injuries. It's in the air. There's a chance. There's a chance. And the bowler takes it. There's the wicket. The batter that was troubling the bowling side has been sent back. A good catch.
That is an important wicket here because they have rattled the first 5 wickets and then Azad totally stumbled the opponents. Now they picked up main wicket and this is something like adding another dent in the car and 6 wicket gone and the MMC all had a great hope on Asad's innings until 10th over but is unluckily got out in the middle. This is all
Big
about
wicket of
T10.
Asad.
You think you have 10 wickets in hand, just 10 overs, you can play the whole game. No, it's not like that. There is bowlers who can pick up 5 wickets in the first 5 overs, and they can rattle your side. You need to be really skillful to bat in the T10s also, because you have bowlers like Gulam, a gentle ball, only one run taken, safe. Wickets fallen down. They need to steady the ship again.
A good single. Yasser. It's been impressive right from the very first delivery. But the big wicket of Asad.
So very well played to the covers. Ball back goes. Oh my goodness, that looks like an out. Looks like an out. That hit. That was a
That
quick
was a
single.
brilliant throw. That was a brilliant throw, but just missed. The batter just got back in time.
Was a leading edge. Looks like it's in boundary. This is a lucky boundary and very much needed for MMC, adding something on the total 48 for 6 after 6 overs. What is the total you can you guess, Harman, after 10th over? What is the total you think MMC can take?
Somewhere around 80 at least to be on the safer side. Even that would be less, I feel.
That is a safe bet. Yeah, 80 possible, provided they don't lose wickets anymore.
And not losing wickets would be the key from here. They've already lost 6 wickets, so it isn't a good sign.
Just one run short of 50. The medium pace. A spinner, Fazal, holding his second ball, and just one run taken. It's a 50 for MB Malik Cricket Club. They're at least happy to cross that landmark in 6 overs. With his safe bowling from Fazal, only one run given.
And just another single here.
8 out of the single. All 4 balls for 4 runs taken. Steadying the ship after losing Azad's wicket. Match is going slow and steady. A very good bowling from Fazal here. That is beaten. Dot ball. This is the seventh over in progress. One ball left. Coming down the wicket. Asking for out. And that's out. What a lovely bowling by Fazal. Picking up the wicket. One more by stumping. This is exceptional performance by Mr. KB, Mrkb Putrajaya team. Excellent, excellent bowling performance. 52 for 7 now. 7 overs done. We were talking about 80 runs after 10 overs, but the way the wickets are falling down, looks like 80 is a toughest task. Maybe 70, 75 is a okay score here. They have 18 balls left. Last 3 wickets, anything can happen. We look at the bowling card. Gulam Murtaza bowled 2 overs, just given 10 runs and picked up a sensational 5 wickets. This is the first 5 wickets haul of a bowler for this tournament, and today is the second day, and we are at the uh, fourth game of the second day. And this is the best bowling as of now. And Naveed Isan, 1 over, just 6 runs. Muhammad Yasir Ali Khan picked up 1 wicket. Nice bowling, asking for out. Can it be an out?
Yes, the finger goes
Looks
up.
like
Another wicket there. Another wicket there. I mean, they are just throwing wickets here. Sharp fielding.
this is lack of application, Herman. You think these are the basic things, and getting run out when you lose 7 wickets and your team badly needs you to score that extra 15, 20 runs, and you're not running hard to complete that single. That's, you should be at least few steps forward at these kind of stages before the ball being bowled. Be ready to run, and he would have reached this play, reached the other end. If would have started a bit earlier.
Yeah, that's poor running between the wickets. Very poor running.
Chowdhury is the bowler. He's a very tall right arm medium pacer, bowling the eighth over of the innings. Second ball, nicely played to the offside, only one run taken.
That'll
Again,
be
ball
another
straight
single.
ball, another single run taken. The scoreboard is crawling actually. They're not scoring boundaries and losing wickets. 8 wickets done. That's 52 on the board. A very good bowling by Chowdhury here. Yakor Leng not allowing the batter to free his arms. Nice bowling again. Goes to the point fielder. Not taking the risk this time. They already lost a wicket by run out. And a good solid bowling. Chowdhury bowling is first over and then shrinking the run at some more. Over done by Chowdhury. 8 overs done. Another 2 overs left. In the first innings of the fourth game, MB Malik CC is really struggling. The spinner is back. Jas and Mohammad Sufyan is batting. That's a wide ball.
Well, you shouldn't be giving those wide deliveries. Should try and restrict those wides.
Asking for out. Looks like he reached on time. There is no efforts taken to hit boundaries here. They already surrendered to the opponents. Just 2 wickets left. Was asking for out. A quick run. They have they have no choice than run for all the balls.
Just those ones and twos now. It's up to the tail enders what they can do from here.
Yes, looks like a boundary here. A very much needed one. Happy faces from MB Malik CC. Look at the replay here. Two balls left in the ninth over. Puzzle to Ejaz.
Oh, chance of a stumping missed. Has he got the wicket?
He got
I
the
mean, the
wicket because
batsman is walking.
the first attempt he missed it, but second time he collected and hit it. The batsman didn't show any interest to go back to the crease actually.
That's a big wicket.
That lacks some intent as well, Harman. What do you think? Normally, if you bat, you miss the ball when he comes down the wicket and hit the ball. If you miss, you suddenly immediately go back to the crease, try to reach back. If you notice the batter here, he didn't even take an attempt. If he would have taken that attempt to go back to the crease, I think he would have saved his wicket. What do you think about?
Yeah, he had just given up, and the keeper made no mistake post that. Ninth wicket down for 63 on the board. Second wicket for Fazal.
That's a biggie. What a good shot that sailed over the long one for a huge six. Walker, you beauty. That's what needed from the batter at this stage. The score is closer to 70 now. They're a bit relieved because they can push at least to 80 now. 1 over left. The last ball went for a six. Puzzle is not a happy man at all.
Yeah, first delivery, the number 11 batter comes in, and he has smoked it away for a half a dozen. Brilliant strike.
Last over, Chowdhury is back. He bowled beautifully the first over. 3 runs only given. Only one given in the last over.
70 for the loss of 9.
The ball is hit very high. Someone underneath. Can they catch it? No. Would be a couple of runs. Not shown any interest to catch the ball. Bit, bit difficult. Not that easy of a catch. That one running backwards. Catching it not easy. And Chowdhury, 4 balls left. And can they make 80 runs? MB Malik CC. Let's wait and watch. A big swing and a miss. Umpire said it's wide. Big appeal and yes,
There's
it's
a
out.
wicket.
All done and dusted. 72 gone. Bundled. MB Malik CC. They have another 4 balls left. Match done and dusted. 73 to win. All they need. Mrkb Putrajaya 73 to win. 74 to win from 10 overs. It's going to be an interesting chase because this is chaseable target for a T10 standard, and Mrkb has all the firepowers in the world to chase that one. Let's wait and watch how MB Malik CC comes back and attack. Thank you from the com box. We'll join you shortly for the second innings.
Welcome back, everyone, for the chase in this eighth match of the MCA T10 Bash, where Mrkb Putrajaya are set to hunt down a modest total of 74 is the target. The first innings was definitely all about Gulam, a spell for the ages. 5 wickets for just 7 runs in his 2 overs. He tore through MB Malik's batting lineup just like a storm, leaving them all out and wanting. So now the hard work has been done by the bowlers, and it is all down to the batters. With that, the first ball of this game is delivered. Starts off with a wide, and I'm Abra Hossain. I have Amin with me to take you all through the phases of the game.
Hey, thank you, Abrar. What a first innings and what a spell. It will stick in my mind for a long, long time. 5 wicket haul in a T20 T10 game is equivalent of scoring 100 in the same format. Exceptional bowling by Gulam. And let's see how Mr. KB returns with some fiery batting at the power play. Wait and watch.
Yes, this is a very strong batting lineup as well. We know that they have the likes of someone like Mohammad Yasir Ali Khan. He has in the previous game scored 57 of just 20 deliveries. So if he has a chance, he can really outshine anyone. He has the ability to become the tournament's top scorer as well. Also, there is someone like Hassan Ahmed, who's a stunning batter as well. And in the previous game, he was outscoring 20, so he'll definitely want to improve on that. On the other hand, I mean, if you remember, against the Sky Warriors in the previous outing, they were really founded wanting. It was Wakas who really started hitting the bowlers of MB Malik to all parts of the ground, and they look like they don't have a bowler to just get the breakthroughs when needed. So here, I think the batters of Putrajaya will be just trying to score as quickly as possible because net run rate will definitely play a part, and this modest total they'll be trying to chase very quickly.
Surely, and we all know that Mohammad Yasir, if you allow him to bat for 3 to 4 overs, I think he will easily cross 50 to 60 runs. And that's how strong he is. And we already witnessed that. And here Mohammad is bowling really well after scoring,
And
after giving 73
just when
runs.
you say that, he smashed it over the top of the infield, and that goes all the way to a maximum. These are tough shots to play.
He did it so casually. I'm so wondering how did he generate that kind of power behind the ball and ball. He's hitting over the point casually, left leg on the leg stump, and the back foot stay there, and that room give him that ball, get past that point for a huge six, and the bowler was just thinking, what mistake did I do for getting punished for a six?
In my opinion, the ball set up quite nicely for Mohammad Yasir to be able to hit it on the offside because he doesn't really have the pace, Mohammad acquired, because he's bowling a low medium pace and he did not really have enough bounce to challenge him. That is the reason why I think it was very easy. And look at that, this time just loses all kind of grip, and that is a no ball. So poor bowling from Mohammad Acquired here.
That was asking for a huge hit and give to the batter. Lucky that he dug down because umpire still gave that as a no ball, and he has a free hit offered, and which batter said no to that?
Definitely, MB Malik is just struggling with the rhythm here and just gets away with that. I thought he will definitely try to hit it with all power, but no connection whatsoever. So a dot ball.
It's a well ball by Mohammad Akwaid. Just gave 8 runs, including that six. Not a bad over to start with. Anything less than 10 under the power play is a good one.
Just one more delivery remaining. We'll have to see if he finishes like that. And once again, missed out on that one. I think he's trying to play all the things on the leg side, and that's why on 2 occasions he's missed out. So Mohammad Yasir will definitely have to be careful because we really expect him to just play some good shots on the offside as well. One over completed, it's eight without loss, and so far things are looking like in the balance, but they'll definitely need just one big over to start going with their guns blazing.
Second over, the pressure is clearly on the bowling side because the target is such only 66 needed. All they need is just 7.5 runs an over. That includes if a batter hit one boundary and couple of singles and a double. That's it. They can easily score that run for T10. It is doable, and with the likes of Yasir and Tawfiq, it is highly possible. They can chase this target within 8 overs.
Yes, new bowler coming in is Mohammad Ali, and looks like MB Malik is trying to do a little bit different from how they expressed themselves in the previous outing. And this bowler has a very good run up and starts off nicely.
The batter has already given up, and there was a kind of confusion between these two batters. And he's telling I and they're telling I didn't ask you to run, and this is quite common between the opening pair, and they need to have a little chit chat, telling, "Hey, I'll say no, you stop, or you tell him please say no, then I don't run." This kind of communications quite often as I'm an opener, so I've been in the situations multiple times.
Yes, and run out is really the worst way to get out when it comes to opening batters or any batters really. And with the communication center, this is a good delivery. Came sharply in, and I think it was just going over the top of the stump. That's the only reason the umpire was not in favor. Brilliantly bowled.
That was express pacey ball after pitching it turned back to the pad and zipped and hit him. Lucky that umpire did not give that out because he was not so convinced.
A good start, nevertheless, from Syed Muhammad Ali. And just with that single, it is Muhammad Yasir who's on strike. Yasir Ali Khan has been phenomenal with the bat in hand the other day, but so far he hasn't really got going. Six or seven deliveries for him, and you can see that it's getting a little bit difficult to bat against the swing of Syed Muhammad Ali. Good start by the young fast bowler.
That is the attitude needed by a fast bowler. You have only less target on the board and you give everything you have and push the ball with all that intensity. That's what Syed Muhammad Ali is doing now. Three balls bowled, just only one run given, and he is bowling to the likes of Muhammad Yasir. That's something special, I would say.
Yes, and I think something special is around the corner, maybe a wicket or a big six, because so far the batter has not been able to free his arm. This time he plays that in the air and it is taken exactly the moment when pressure was starting to build. A rough shot comes out and unsettles the batter. Excellent reward for some scintillating bowling for Syed Muhammad Ali Shah.
And look at the bowling. He is a very confident, running very good rhythm, and bowling on good areas and picked up the main wicket. What else you need from your bowler when you score 73 on board? This is the attitude. This is the real attitude of a fast bowler, and exceptional bowling by Said Muhammad Ali, which puts a break on the chasing. And Mrkb Putrajaya needs to be very cautious against Said Muhammad Ali. And I hope they don't want him to come back to bowl the second over.
Yes, so far I've been very impressed with the way Syed Ali has bowled. He's got that classic fast bowler's presence, a smooth and energized run up that gathers a little bit of momentum as well. And when he comes in like a wave, he hits that right area as well. It's very fluid, his action, his run up, and to complement it, he's getting a little bit of swing as well in the air, especially with the new ball. These are things that can help the bowler pick up wicket. And on that occasion, thickish edge, and it flies off to third man. That is well taken, and Syed Muhammad Ali picks up yet another one. What a moment in this game.
And bowling has been exceptional from Syed Muhammad Ali. Look at that replay here. One run up outside the off stump, ball comes back in, and a rare shot. You pay the price. That's out. 2 wickets in 2 balls. He is on hat trick.
Yes, in the first innings, we saw an exceptional bowling effort from someone like Gulam Murtaza. And right now, we're seeing another exhibition of extremely good fast bowling from the young and budding fast bowler Syed Muhammad Ali Shah. So, this is turning out to be a very good contest here. And we'll have to wait and see if MB Maliks can just crawl back into this game.
Captain would be superbly happy with the performance of Syed Muhammad Ali, and he would love to bring him back in the next over and get him another couple of wickets and put the Mr. Mrkb Putrajaya back foot. That's what he would be thinking.
Coming out to face a hat trick with the delivery is never easy. And right now it is Naveed who's walked out to the middle. Syed Muhammad Ali Shah has a chance to create history here. All the fast bowlers always want to be among the hat trick, and that was well bowled, but just playing off his hip. Use of the wrist was to perfection, and he gets a single. So excellent delivery, nevertheless, and he's bowling well.
Very beautiful bowling by Syed Muhammad Ali. He himself is so pumped up getting those couple of wickets, and he'll be a very confident man, and he'll be looking for for his captain to throw the ball at him when to bowl the second over as well. So that's what a fast bowler thinks. If he's in the mood, he wants to take all the wickets. Am I right, Abra?
Yes, definitely. I have to agree with you. That is exactly the kind of plan that they will have in their mind. And just to elaborate further, you think he will just be allowed to come back? I think both these bowlers with the new ball have done a good job.
I think that's a good idea, Abrar. We can bring them back quickly because if they get you another couple of wickets, you will straight away put the opponent under heavy pressure. So there is a high chance of winning this game as well. So why not?
Definitely a total that was looking very modest of 74. The target now looks like it is turning out to be some kind of contest here. Even the required run rate is starting to climb up.
Naveed, Isa, and Mohammad Tawfiq, both are alive up against Shiraz.
Oh, that shot reminds me of Kapil Dev, the Natrat shot, if I can say. Beautifully played, and Naveed picks up a boundary against Shiraz here.
I agree to that, Abrar. That's a Natraj shot and played it to its best. Naveed has superb timing. That shot has all the good things in a cricketer's guide. On the back foot, one leg up, most popular shot by Kapil Dev. And if you talk about the left-hand batter, the Brian Lara, who plays that shot.
Yes, I think it was well played, and right now he picks up a very important boundary, and with that, the runs are starting to come, but they haven't really been allowed to open their arms because I think the bowling from the fast bowlers has been exceptional here. At the moment, their run rate is 6.86, so that really shows how much of a control that MB Malik has had in this innings. And this time he plays it down the ground and the ball trickles away to the boundary. So a pressure release because of the two boundaries that they have received in this over. And just now things are looking a little bit better for the Mrkb Putrajaya.
Of course, a couple of boundaries, a wide and run. Only three balls bowled. They reached 20 runs, losing two wickets. All they need is runs, so they don't mind losing a couple of wickets. And the batter has the right attitude. Taufik facing Sharaz.
And pitched on the off stump, loose delivery, and he gets a wicket off it. So Muhammad Tawfiq has to go back to the pavilion, and not the best of deliveries, but MB Malik will definitely take it.
It's not a good shot actually, because the ball was bowled outside the off stump, like wide of the batter. So there was very less movement of his footwork, and he didn't have full control to play that shot. That costed him the wicket.
Oh yes, a poor delivery and an equally, if not worse, shot attempted by the batter. And because of that, now once again, it looks like the game is in fine balance. From here, it's very difficult to decide which team has an edge, and that is why this is turning out to be a very good contest.
And one thing I noticed abroad, when you keep playing T10s for a longer period, and I think you lose your technique, I believe, because most of the batters they're bringing the front foot outside the leg stump and they hit the ball. That's the only thing most of the time they do, apart from only few good batters.
An opportunity there one more time, but this time the ball just travels to the boundary. So in the end, an expensive over it turns out to be. But you mentioned the technique that is affected. I would definitely agree with you because in T10 cricket, the batters are often over relying on power hitting, and they're definitely in with reduced patience. So they're neglecting their defensive skills, and eventually they are not trying to focus on that solid aspect of their batting technique. On the other hand, I think it has some benefits as well. I mean, because you need to have sharper reflexes and you need to develop some kind of innovation as well. There is an improvement in the power aspect of the game, and also you have to handle difficult pressure situation just like that. It is a pressure situation, and look at that. He's picked up two boundaries of consecutive deliveries, and now the pressure as we speak is back on MB Malik.
And this is the superstar of the game today, Gulam, who bowled beautifully in the first innings, comes back and scored a couple of boundaries. What else you need from a player? He's a superstar, stealing the game away from him and caused a huge damage in the first innings. Comes back playing two boundaries, and after the wicket falls down, he's a super special player, I would say.
Yes, it is that man again, and I think MB Malik are starting to wonder that somehow if they can cage this man, because first he ripped the opposition with five wickets, now he's creaming the boundaries. It looks like he's owning the pitch today.
Absolutely. It's something like the perfect all rounder. You talked about Kapil Dev, and you can talk about Hardik Pandya, Shane Watson, all have this potential.
Yes, definitely, and looks like he's trying to just get that positive energy onto Naveed as well, because on that occasion, Syed Muhammad Ali was just pitching that outside the off stump, and a gorgeous looking cover drive was attempted by him, but in the end, no connection. So it was a dot ball. But the energy is there, definitely.
Syed Muhammad Ali, is a confident man, that's all we know, picking up two wickets. And if he picks up another couple of wickets here, and that is going to be more interesting.
Oh, this is close. I thought for a moment that he was trapped in front, but umpire decides to just go in favor of the batter here.
He is he is producing some lethal spells without a doubt, and he is creating the doubts in a batter's mind. The ball comes in or goes out, and a bit of a zippy and quick ball after pitching it reaches the batter pretty quicker than they expected. That's what I feel.
Yes, definitely. He's getting a little bit of zip from the surface, and that's what a good wrist position can do. You can see that his action is very fluid as well. Look at that incoming delivery once again. That's been his trademark, and have to give credit to the batter to be able to have negotiated that in that fashion. And we have to say that Mrkb Putrajaya at the moment is 30 with a loss of 3. And definitely the chase has gotten very interesting as well. Because chasing such a modest total, I was expecting them to just cruise through. But we have to give credit to bowlers like Syed Muhammad Ali for MB Maliks who have just allowed themselves to just crawl back into this game. And now the momentum hangs in balance, and really both the teams are competing to just get a win in this situation. Look at that. That is a shot of authority. Smashed it down the ground. The fielder attempted a hopeful and optimistic attempt, really, but in the end, he clears the boundary with a lot of ease.
And this is carnage from Naveed. That was very convincing from this side, and I really like the way he stood there, kept his shape, and only his back spoken louder than his body. That's excellent shot. One of the interesting shot of today's innings.
Yes, and especially against someone like Muhammad Ali, is bowling so well, and just to be able to pull that out and just unsettle the bowler's rhythm is something. Oh, look at that! Talk about unsettling. He has unsettled the stumps here, and has picked up his third, and the celebration is, of course, justified. What an effort! He picks up Naveed's wicket just when he was looking dangerous.
And this kid is something special. Look at that fluency, and look at the ball after pitching. It was beautiful bowling. The ball is in swinging, and swing and ball goes back to the middle and off. Excellent delivery. Naveed completely bamboozled by this bowling.
38 needed in 6.1. They've already lost 4 wickets, and not too many batters to come after this. So now, well and truly, we have started to come at that phase where things are looking difficult for MRKB. And I think Gulam holds the key here. Gulam Murtaza is 9 of 3 deliveries, and now the captain has worked out to the middle. But things are looking very difficult. It's never going to be easy when countering such swing bowling of high quality that Syed Muhammad Ali is delivering at the moment.
They have no choice to complete this over, and even if he plays a defensive shot, that would be all right because Syed Mohammad only can bowl 2 overs, and he already picked up 3 wickets. Just one ball left. Make sure you respect this bowling, and you start hitting from the next over.
Yes, one more delivery. They can be watchful, and that is what he does. Just happy to defend at that. So 4 overs done. It's 36 with a loss of 4, and required run rate is within control. It's just that the wickets have fallen at regular intervals.
This is going to be an interesting game for us today, but the run rate is still okay, not an issue. Only the wickets have fallen down. From here, Abhi Shohel and Gulam must take the responsibility and play some sensible knock to cross the border. Just 38 needed from 6 overs. It's doable.
Yes, definitely achievable. You're right about it. But now I think the bowling change becomes even more important. Who is the right man for the job?
And they brought in one of the top bowler from their side, Zishan, a proven spinner. Gulam looks like a positive candidate. He is not worried about anything happening in front of him. He knows what he does.
And exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to play positive cricket and he smashes that out of the ground. First ball maximum against Zishan here. So, really, you mentioned how important this bowler is, and that's the kind of authority he is demonstrating here.
This is something, a, a brave heart innings from Gulam. I've said 5 balls 15. He is batting in a different planet altogether. 42 for 4. They just need 32 runs in less than 6 overs. Amazing, amazing batting, amazing talent.
Yes, I think this has been one for the ages. That kind of a day for Gulam because he's done a very good job with the ball in hand and now he's doing the damage with the bat. And he's really the only man who's stepping between MB Malik's and victory here. If they can pick his wicket, I think they're coming back in the game.
Look at the way he stands, Abrar. He's a front foot just away from the leg stump, and his back foot is on the leg stump, and that gives him ample time to hit the ball very far.
Yes, but on the other hand, I think Zishan has also come back quite strongly. He has not allowed the batter to free his arm, and he's really just completely keeping him in the ground and he's stuck in the crease and not really trying to maneuver except for those power hits. And that's something he can just keep in his mind because you can't afford to play so many dot balls either. You have to always ensure that the strike is rotated. And look at that. Once again, it's a dot to finish. So Zishan completes a very good over. And with that, 5 overs is completed. It's 43 for 4. And from here, in the next 31 runs rather, will be required. So it is very interesting phase. And I can't truly decide which team has the advantage here.
It's a very good comeback from MP Malik actually, and putting Mrkb Putrajaya on the back foot, picking up 4 very crucial wickets, and all credit goes to Syed Muhammad Ali. He, he demolished the opponents and created that opportunity that even MP Malik can win this game. That's how it looks like now. If they pick up another couple of wickets, and there is a high chance that the pendulum goes towards MP Malik. 5 overs done, 43 for 4. Sardar is in as for the attack, and what a first good shot. Gulam is taking the game away from MB Malik. Look at the shot. Shot of a ball, back foot that's gone far away from the rope. Huge six. And with that, joining me is Harman, my co-commentator. Hi Harman, welcome back.
Thank you very much, Amin. What a good start to the over. I will ease all the tension as well for the batting side. That was a release shot.
This is a white ball, and Sardar is bowling, and it looks like Gulam can make use of this over maximum.
Yeah, that's the pressure on Sardar. That big hit.
One more back-to-back boundaries for Sardar. I think he is taking advantage of the off spinner. He has a brutal power in his batting, and this will ease Mrkb Putrajaya's batting unit because they already need just 20 runs in 5 overs, and Gulam is in a form of his life.
These big hits have now changed the game towards a favor the Putrajayas.
Very sensible batting by Gulam here. Been looking to take a couple of runs. Oh, that would have been an out if the ball comes directly to the keeper. That's a very sensible running between the wicket by Gulam, and he is taking the game away from the opponent. Now it's 80-20. All they need is just less than 20 runs now.
And now they're getting close towards the target. They need the wicket of Gulam here. Misfield.
Misfield, a boundary again, and this is going to be a turning point for MRKB. The dugout will be happy that they're cruising towards the target, and these kind of fieldings definitely hurt the bowling side. When you are having very less target on board and you are giving easy freebies to the opponent, so what else you expect? You lose the game. So look at the shot down the crease, very convincing. Goes up and handsome for a huge six. They are killing Sardar Gulam, especially. Look at that. There is no turning
Yeah,
back for him.
this over is the game changer. Putrajayas have taken on Sardar Navi. This is brilliant striking from Gulam. Match winning knock. 23 runs already.
This is serious, serious damage to Sardar's over. And they have scored another boundary. And it's almost like 70 runs they scored. All they need is 4 runs to win. Was that a boundary? Not sure about it. Umpire is checking the line. The batters were not running. Not so sure.
Yeah, looks like the batter thought that it's a four, but the fielder has saved the four. There's no boundary and almost a run out as well. But that over has done all the damage. 8 more runs needed now for the last 4 overs. 23 runs coming off that previous over. Gulam, 38 from 13. Truly game changing.
Gulam hit 3 6s and 4 4s in his 13 ball 38 carnage. What a lovely shot on the offside. Going, there is a fielder sketch. Easy one for Gulam. And how do you rate Gulam Herman, a person who picked up 5 wickets and scored almost half of the total? How do you rate him?
Well, he's having a day of his life.
They'll be going back and sleeping nicely. A cricketer's mind is like that. When you play really well, you get a nice sleep. Keep thinking about it again and again. Look at that shot. That's down the crease and powerfully hit over the rope, and that's the winning shot. That's a marvelous batting by Gulam Murtaza. He's on his 40 plus runs now. And what a way to bring the win. They have 4 overs left. They already won the game. Exceptional batting performance and exceptional overall performance by Gulam. This match belongs to Gulam Murtaza, the name you always remember, T10 specialist. And with that, Mrkb Putrajaya, the fourth game of the game today, have won the match convincingly by 6 wickets. And player of the game is we can easily identify it's Gulam Murtaza for his exceptional bowling and batting today. That's all from the Combox. We'll join you tomorrow. We have four games tomorrow. We'll see you again. Thank you so much.